Welcome to my realm. I'm Tami Jorden, and this is Butterfly Days, the podcast that proves you're not past your prime, you're living in it right now, because women don't have expiration dates. Butterfly Days is a celebration of the extraordinary potential of GenX and Boomer women. Throughout history, women have shared wisdom to uplift and empower one another, and you're about to learn hard-earned wisdom and best-kept secrets from interesting, inspiring women. So if you're ready to embrace your butterfly season with confidence, find joy in the present, and create a legacy that matters, you're in the right place. No more holding back. Let's spread our wings now. Here we go. Welcome to my realm. This is Tami Jorden, and you're listening to Butterfly Days. This episode, Good Girl, Better Woman. Sometimes I catch a glimpse of pictures of me from my 20s, and I marvel at how time has flown. I still feel like I'm that girl, but of course I'm not, and thank heaven, because that girl was so anxious and lost, she wasn't sure she was ever enough. And I do see now that she was pretty dang darling, and I regret how critical that I was of her. I never let her off the hook by trusting her to learn from her mistakes. I talked so mean to her. Kind of chokes me up now because I never was that hard on my friends. The judgments were against myself. No wonder I wasn't very happy, because I thought a harsh inner story would make me better. And yet a vicious inner critic is not helpful. The wise Tara Moore says if we listen to our inner critic too much, we won't risk. And in doing that, we miss the most important work of our lives. And she ain't wrong, y'all. I was raised in a religiously conservative environment, taught to prioritize others and downplay my own voice. Believing that I had little right to my own counsel, I justified my lack of self-trust. Not valuing myself compounded into terrible self-esteem and people-pleasing. I was a quintessential good girl. I'd find myself trying to be a good patient for the doctor, a good coworker at the office, a good recycling citizen, and on top of being a good mom, a good wife, a good daughter, it was a lot. But in my 50s, waning hormones made me reassess life. I saw that I was kind to my kids and my friends, my husband, when they were less than perfect, because I knew they tried or that things just didn't go their way. I could easily grant them grace. But it dawned on me I needed to see my own good and to love me. So I altered the way that I spoke to myself, because the story that we tell ourselves is everything. I learned until we respect ourselves, what anybody else says will be overridden by that mean voice inside. And y'all, the mean voice is rarely an honest voice, and we've got to start telling ourselves the truth. So learning to love and trust myself was the great work of my 50s. My life now flows from that wisdom, and yet I'm clear that my time here is finite. I'm okay being frank about that, because facing that truth taught me that if I didn't start loving who I am, I might die having barely lived as me. So now I'm finding creative ways to show up that make me so happy. I never imagined this would be possible at this stage. It's such a surprise to realize that there can be so much joy and creativity at this age. I'm so proud of my life now, and I choose to show up with as much kindness and grace as I can. And I feel pretty strong about the legacy that I'm creating. As a doula, I'm passionate about helping people reflect on their legacy. That's the way that they're remembered and the lessons that they leave behind. Whether intentional or not, everyone teaches something through the way that they live. And each of us will leave a legacy with those who know us or even just know of us. And that's a powerful truth, because legacy isn't a business concept. It's what your life taught others. Everyone leaves a legacy, so leave a good one. And I want to encourage my Gen X and Boomer sisters that we are not over the hill. We're at the top now. Listen, side note, Over the hill is a later stage, and there we will likely need support to care for our bodies and other aspects, but that's another episode. For now, we have the ability to see what matters and what moves us. We are free to create, innovate, and protect the things, the people that we feel called to. This stage in life is about living out what means most to us. I hope you also love yourself enough to live out your best impulses. Y'all, life has so many precious opportunities, large and small, every day. We can make soup for folks who can't get out, or be a CASA defending the rights of a child caught in the system, or create amazing art, or simply love the holy fire out of grandchildren who need to know good people root for them. We can live out the truth that there are infinite ways of expressing goodness. We are literally crafting our most beautiful legacy, one choice at a time. What an honor. We can make the world a better place because we lived here. I truly believe that. And I'm sending you love and rooting for you. Now is your time. So get it, girl. If you want to hear more encouragement for our generation weekly, you can sign up at tamijorden.substack.com. That's TamiJorden.substack.com. And I'm inviting you and your friends to join our movement to make this time our best yet. I'll see you next week. I'm so grateful you listened to this episode. I hope it was a real value to you. If there's a sister in your life who needs this message, please share it, just like women have done to lift each other up over the centuries and across cultures. Women lifting each other is so important. It's why I do this work. And to avoid FOMO and keep up leveling your own life, make sure you don't miss the next episode. You may be losing hormones, but your life has given you powerful perspective. And I believe you have something to give that no one else does, that the world needs. So remember, I'm rooting for you. Let's go.